As of firmware release 2024-10-29, the moteus brushless motor controller can now output a pulse width modulated, or PWM, signal on select auxiliary port pins. A PWM signal is a logic level output of fixed frequency where the duty cycle is changed or modulated to control a single scalar value. This can be used to control auxiliary functions or output an analog waveform using the CAN-FD communication bus that moteus is already attached to. In this video, I'll show how it can be used to drive a cooling fan attached to a moteus N1. Here I have a Noctua 5V 40x40x20mm fan. It requires a 5V supply, which both moteus N1 and moteus C1 can supply, and has a PWM signal input, which can be used to control the speed of the fan. To connect it to a moteus N1, we will splice a JST GH7 connector onto the end that can connect to the aux2 port. I'll connect pin C of aux2 to the PWM input, and pin D to the sense pin, although moteus does not currently support reading it. Then, this 3D printed bracket can be attached over the moteus N1. M3x20 bolts are threaded directly into the plastic in order to mount the fan. Then the GH7 connector can be attached to aux2. T-View can be used to configure the system and to experiment interactively. We'll use the Config tab, then expand aux2, pins, and finally pin 2 for the C output. That we will select as PWM out. If we needed to, we could change the frequency here at the aux2 PWM period US, but for a fan, the default 1000 microseconds or 1000 Hz is fine. I'll start by driving a simple open-loop voltage DQ waveform that will allow us to command a fixed D and Q axis voltage. The Q axis voltage will keep the motor spinning so that all the FETs are used equally, and the D axis will serve just to simulate a load and cause the FETs to heat up. Now that it is getting warm, we can use aux2 PWM 2 0.5 to set the fan to 50% duty cycle. You can see the slope of the temperature rise decreases as the fan starts spinning. Next, we'll use aux2 PWM 2 1.0 to set the fan to 100%. Now, as the fan spins faster, the temperature stops its rise and starts dropping. That's it. The PWM output feature is present in all firmware versions after 2024-1029, and suitable pins are present on both the moteus N1 and moteus C1. Thanks for watching.